So I asked you guys a few days ago to ask us some questions and we'll answer them. And so I went through and chose about 15 or 20 of them. And so we're going to answer these questions right now.
Wowza. 15 or 20?
All those.
Wow. Ta-da!
Okay, the first question is from Laura Ann Sauer via Twitter, I think. And her question is, how did you and Kaylee meet? Please answer my question. That would be great. I love you, Casey.
That doesn't say I love you, Casey. It says I love your guys' videos.
Okay, so here's the real story. We're at a theme park in Utah called Lagoon, and she was down there for her dad's company party, and I was there with my cousin and friend, and my cousin's girlfriend's dad worked at this place as well, so she was there. We met up, we went on a ride together, and after the ride, Kaylee told her friends I was a weirdo.
I did not.
You did too. I was a weirdo.
I didn't say that. I said, okay, that was good.
So basically that was our first time we ever met, was at a theme park on a ride, and Kaylee thought I was a loser. Alright, so question 2. This is also from Twitter.
Gage.
Gage, you think you can make any more noise? Like if you tried, could you make some more? Oh, you're making as much noise as humanly possible right now? Okay, good. Thanks. Okay, the next question is from Twitter, and it's from Anna Ferguson, and she asked, do you think you will ever come for a trip to New Zealand? I was hoping you would win that competition. Love you. I love you too, Anna. And Kaylee does as well.
Yes, I do.
We love you.
Love you.
Love you.
I wish. My grandparents actually served an LDS mission in New Zealand and loved it, and we got to hear a lot about it, so I would love to if we ever got the opportunity.
Here's the story behind the competition she's talking about. Cabela's, which is a huge company, corporation, store. They have stores all over the world that sell outdoor gear, hunting and fishing and camping stuff. Had a contest where you could post a picture on their Facebook page and you could get your friends and family to go vote, and the top 10 teams, as they called them.
This is sign language for teams.
Teams. That's box, but this is teams. Is that funny? So anyway, they had this competition, and I entered a really cool picture of me and Grandpa Tard in the competition, and all of you awesome people went and voted, and we actually did get, I later found out, we got more votes than anybody by hundreds of thousands, and so I tell you guys thanks. The top 10 got voted on, and so there was a top 10 list, and then they had these celebrity judges, they called them, that went in and voted for the top 1, and the top 1 team got to go on a hunting trip to New Zealand to hunt red stags for like 10 days. Well, I haven't ever said anything about this, but now I'm going to say it now because it makes me upset. Because I've always been a big supporter of Cabela's, and I've shopped there a lot, and we've always stopped at their stores. It was a totally jimmy-rigged deal that their celebrity judges chose a guy that's already on the Cabela's staff. He is a staff member for Cabela's. So basically they gave a trip away to one of their employees, basically, is what happened. I'm not saying anything negative or bad, but I will never shop at Cabela's again. Okay, question number 3 from Twitter, from Dano Gasowan Family Man Dano. I suck at reading. So what has been the most exciting and scary part of jumping out to California and into YouTube? Question mark. Living in gangland? Duh.
I was the most scared about my kids and the school system, which has turned out to be really good. Really good teacher.
I've been more worried about my safety, as in gangs. California is definitely a place I never thought I would live. It's a place I never wanted to live, to be very honest with you, with very liberal laws and rules. Just somewhere I grew up thinking I didn't want to live, but since we're here now, and we have been here for almost a year or 10 months, it's actually a pretty nice place. We like it. The most exciting part of this whole adventure is all the wonderful and awesome things that you guys have allowed us to do, basically. I got to go to New York and film a video with Charles Barkley, which is something I never would even have comprehended before, but now we're doing it. Oh, wow, this is a very good question. Okay, this question's from Twitter as well, and it says that my camera is full. Great. Okay, the next question is from Twitter, and it is from Reagan Page, and her question is, hey, love your family. So do I. How did you guys come up with Braylee and Gage's names? They are so cute. What made you decide? Honey, tell us who decided on those names. Let's start first. Braylee's name. Where did that name come from?
Casey. Casey came up with Braylee. He's the best
at name choosing.
maker.
So if you guys need a name for your kids, ask me and I'll have a good one. One of my really good friends growing up, probably one of my only childhood friends I still remain close to, his name was Braylon. And we grew up in Idaho together, and it was always a very interesting name to me because I never heard anybody else named Braylon besides him. So when we had our kid, our girl, I was driving home one day from work and I thought, Braylon, that's a really cool name. And I thought, well, let's just do Braylee. And she loved it. Mm-hmm. So, and then Gage's name, actually, his real name should be Bo, is what I wanted to name him. I wanted to name him Bo Hunter Butler. Bo Hunter Butler. And Kaylee shot it down out of the air like a wounded duck.
Well, I liked the name Gage. I watched Pet Sematary when I was in like 3rd grade, and the little boy's name was Gage, and I've always loved that name. And
I agreed to it because it did have something to do with hunting.
Right. And Braylee was dead set on that name. She says that she came up with it.
Yes. What did I used to call him when he was little? A little song I used to sing. Double up buck 12 gauge shotgun. The song I used to sing to him. Okay, the next question is also from Twitter. It comes from a fan. Her name is Kristen Embry. I know this might be personal, but Casey, how did you handle Kaylee's eating disorder, or were you not together then? Should we talk about it now or no?
Well, we are going to be making a video about this. Casey is so sweet and is going to come on my show and talk a little bit more about it.
Yes, we will definitely talk about my feelings on Kaylee's eating disorders on one of her videos. I was supposed to do it last week, but I went and jumped out of a plane instead.
Rude. It will be interesting for me to hear.
I'm very opinionated about eating disorders. I'm not trying to make light of this, but I do, because I do that about everything. The way I make light about this is it's true. This is how I feel. Like, I feel like I have the opposite of an eating disorder. I feel like, and this is true, and you know this. I look at myself in the mirror and I think, man, I look pretty good. I feel good. I always play it the other way. Like, I look good. I don't have to worry about working out or anything. And then I see a picture, or now that I do YouTube, a video of me online, and I'm like, what a fat piece of crap I am.
Casey.
What?
Don't say that.
Oh, I can't say that. I don't look as good as I thought I did when I looked at myself in the mirror.
I think you do.
Better do something about that. Do you want to read this question, honey? This comes from Twitter. Shay's Rebellionite, Shay Tarts fan. Question.
Okay. Describe each other in one word.
One word. You go first. Describe me in one word.
Amazing.
The one word I would use for Kaylee, especially in the situation we're in, that her being married to me, is lucky. The one word I would describe her is lucky.
Well then.
She is lucky to be married to me. My one word for Kaylee would be emotional. Emotional. But that's a good thing because she's emotionally draining for me. The one word I would probably use besides lucky and emotional would be loving. Kaylee is a very, very loving person when you don't cross her. But if you cross her, that love becomes danger, and it's danger for you. When you meet her, you'll feel her love coming out of her chest. Like that.
So nice.
And then she just hands you, she gives you a handshake. That's how she shakes your hand. Oh, hi.
I'm so happy to hear that you would describe me like that.
It's the only word I could think of. Where did you guys spend your stinking honeymoon? That question was Kristen Garcia from Facebook. Where did we spend our honeymoon, hon?
On a cruise that was given to us by the company that Casey worked for.
On a boat.
Selling pest control.
We got married and went down to Galveston, Texas, and spent the night there at one of the nicest hotels we had ever... Our honeymoon was kind of... It was fun, but it was definitely like an eye-opening experience to a newlywed couple.
Right.
I was working for a pest control company at the time, Silver Creek Pest Control, and I was such an awesome employee of theirs that they bought me a honeymoon trip. They got us a cruise out of Galveston and got us plane tickets and everything, so we were set. We were ready to go. Well, I just moved home from Texas, we got married, and I don't even think we had credit cards or debit cards at the time. So I took a bunch of cash that we got from our wedding. I had a banking account in Texas, but I closed it when I moved to Utah, and so I didn't have like checks or bank or a credit card, debit card, or anything. I had cash. I had a bunch of cash. We go on this honeymoon, and I had taken maybe like $500 or $600 of cash, and so we fly down to Galveston. We go and stay in this really crappy hotel room right on the beach. It was called the Seahorse Inn.
It was horrible. The kind of hotel like you don't even want to walk on the floor with your shoes.
It was cement floors,
Ew.
and it honestly had a bed that you could put money in and it would vibrate, huh?
I don't remember that.
It did. It was just like out of one of those TV shows. We went down to Playa del Carmen and some other part of Mexico, I can't remember now. Cozumel, that was it. And we had a great time, and I wish we had some pictures I would show you, but I'll post them on my Facebook page maybe later this week.
Did we take pictures?
Yeah, I think we probably still have the film roll at home that's undeveloped. Awesome. Technology's great. So we just want to tell you guys thanks for watching the question and answer. We finally did. And we just appreciate everything you guys do for us. You watch us, you comment, you subscribe. Wait, how else does this song go? Oh, you view, rate, comment, and subscribe, and we appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching my video.
And stay tuned for my video with Casey. We'll be doing a different kind of question and answer.
That means I love you. She loves you too. Bye.
Bye.